In this video, I'm going to show you the gate and expander section, and we'll look at the differences between them. I'll also have use cases for each. We're listening to a snare drum track, and I'm going to try and isolate the snare more from the bleeding hi-hat, and then I'm going to blend it in with a processed bass drum. So the snare is EQ'd already, and I'm going to attack the dynamic section now. First thing we're going to do is set the gate expander section to expander mode, because to me it's more like a musical gate section. I don't want to introduce any artifacts here. And then I'm going to bring up the threshold here and also the range, so you can hear it starts picking up the signal now at some point, and it starts gating. Now what I will do, because I don't want it to sound unnatural, I will dial back the range. So if I just decrease the bleeding of the height by 10 or 12 dB, it already is a big improvement. If I bypass it, this is how it sounds without. And this is very dry, so I'm gonna blend in the bass drum now. And voila, that's a pretty nice and tight beat right there. I will bypass both consoles now on the bass drum and the snare channel. Pretty loose. Yeah, that's nice. I'd also like to show you a cool little trick you can do with the expander setting. And I will turn down the bass drum first of all. And I'll try and make the snare sound more like a smashed room microphone. I'm gonna engage the inverse mode now. Hear the difference? This is the regular gate expander mode, and then the inverse mode. So now if I play with the range, I get this really snappy, almost drum beat like sound, and I could blend it and mix it together with the original drums for a really cool effect. So the acoustic guitar sounds nice now, but it's kind of swamping the whole mix. I've set up a key input which is triggered by bass drum and snare. I'm going to use it now to make the acoustic guitar more rhythmic. I can control this now with the key input by changing the range. See, now it starts reacting to bass drum and snare. I'm overdoing it now. I can control the time even, make it longer. And I can dial it back a little bit. It sounds like a really cool effect now, almost like a delay. And it leaves a lot of room for the lead vocals and other instruments maybe, compared to this.